Alright, Ava, let's check out one of your runs here. We'll watch it first in regular motion, then slow it down. Alright, pretty good run. Let's check it out from the top. So first off, as far as your actual technique, we need a pole plant. Come through here, you block, not really a pole plant. Come through here, block, not really one there either. Not really. Not one. So what does a pole plant do? It, it's supposed to be at the end of the turn. It gives you some timing for getting rebalanced, recentered. It begins the transition, helps you move to the new ski, and it should be right after clearing the gate out. So right here, we should be pole planting right now. We're going to call it block and plant. Your hand kind of comes up. You think about it, kind of a pole plant, but not really. We got to get it earlier. What would help is if we actually block the gate with our pole a little more parallel to the snow. So all we do is drop it to the ground after clearing the gate out of the way. So, it's a little bit more of a tap to the side these days in slalom. But we need a pole plant. And we need it in free skiing, we need it in the gates. Two, need a little more movement forward in the transition. Come in here, hips kind of back and kind of stay back. Right, so when we finish a turn here, pole plant, we need to move forward, get our hips up over the boots at the top of the turn. It's a little bit of motion, but we need more. We got to get in the front seat, get in the driver's seat, get in the front of the boot, the front of the ski for that next turn. Here you come through, finish the turn, hips back, which is somewhat typical, and the hips sort of, whoops, don't need that. Hips basically just, stay back. So you're initiating that turn really in a sitting position. Got to move them forward. This one a little better there. Let's move forward in the transition, hips up over the boots at the top of the turn. Skis here, a little bit of divergence. We can see scissoring, one going this way, one going that way. Let's really commit to the outside ski, roll up that inside ski to a similar angle. If you roll them both up, it's pretty hard to twist that inside ski, so you're kind of cheating on the inside ski a bit. But I do like this turn. Came in here, got ourselves kind of outside rise line, and brought that turn shape back to the pole. Look at that. That's a nice looking turn. Well done. I like that one. No pole plant though. No pole plant, but that is a nice looking turn. So well done there. Up top, some of your line was a little bit wide on one side. So you came through here pretty tight and then wide on the red. Pretty tight here and wide on the red. So why are we wide on the reds? You're actually making the course more turny than it is because you're adding distance. So, slalom, you got to be quick. You got to be quick, foot to foot, outside ski to outside ski. A pole plant will help, but you're also probably a little too much up and down motion. No time for that. You go up right here, and then you just don't have time to really get ready for the next turn. So a little more retraction, meaning we try to get our skis from one side of us to the other by by kind of sucking them up underneath us as opposed to standing up tall. We don't want to stand up tall. We want to move forward through the transition, hips up over the boots, without really standing up too much tall. If you watch good ski racers slalom, you can see the level of their head really never changes, and yours kind of goes a little up and down. Also on line, sometimes turning a little too early. Here you are. You can imagine if you were carving the top of the turn right there, you would straddle that gate. So what you have to do, because you came in here, turned too early, you just had to kind of skid by the gate and then engage. But when you engaged, it's a good looking finish to the turn. That's pretty sweet looking. Look at that. Parallel shafts at the shins, nice, both skis up on edge, level shoulders, get your body inside the pole. It's pretty darn good, right? Just be faster if we didn't scrub speed up here. So, how do we want to make sure we're intercepting rise line? Rise line is that imaginary line drawn straight up the hill from the pole. We want to intersect rise line with our skis pointing out and away from the pole so we can bring shape back to the pole, finishing our turn at the gate with direction done. Because you were in rise line with your skis already pointing down the fall line, there was no room to turn. You had to skid them sideways and then engage. So be patient. Intersect rise line with our skis pointing out and away from the pole this way so we can bring some shape back. Remember, we are looking to finish our turn at the gate, so we're looking for turn shape to look like that as opposed to turn shape that looks like this. So we're not trying to ski around the gates. We're trying to ski around a piece of snow up here such that we finish the turn on the pole. I know that's a lot, but let's try some of that stuff out. More importantly, make sure we pole plant, use ankles and knees to roll the skis up on edge. Equally, roll up that inside foot and move forward through the transition, hips over the boots at the top of the turn.